Hi, how are you doing? It's Janine from the Little Nun's Room, actually the lounge right by the window with some breeze coming through the whole flat because if you open the back door and then the door to the Little Nun's Room, it flows a bit better. Although right now it's 34 degrees and balmy and really hot and that kind of like still air, so very lacking in breeze. I've just been swimming with my friends, my friend Lily and her children, Marlo and Dawson, and I then had to travel across London with chlorine hair, and it doesn't look too bad, but anyway, who cares? I had like the best day. I haven't. It was just so much fun, like proper giggles from the minute we hang out. Like I haven't seen Orson and Marlo for such a long time. It could even I can't even remember the last time I saw the boys, but they're growing up so beautifully and they're so funny. I mean, they just have me in absolute hysterics, and especially in the pool, like they were proper lifeguards. Orson showing me his amazing swimming skills, which I mean are absolutely amazing. Like he's super quick, so we're trying to get across the pool. I only do breaststroke, but he does front crawl, and he's like tiny little bullet. He won every time, and you know it's not that adult thing where you're like letting them win. I mean, like it's like me, like slow breaststroke, you know, trying to look a little bit glamorous, not. And then Orson going around pretending to swim, but full intention in his head that he is actually swimming, but walk swim. So we swam around the pool several times. Got attacked by a little white shark. Not saying which one of it was of either of those two, but little white shark several times. In fact, one point it made me fully jump. Had a good chat with Lily, which was really nice. It was so lovely. It was a family session at Charlton Pool in southeast London. I only know it because my friend used to live opposite it, and she told me about it when I went to visit her. But it's just so nice. There's just something about being in water that just makes people happy. Apart from like maybe little babies or you know the kids that are learning to swim, but there's just something about being in water with the sun out that just makes everyone happy. And even on this particular occasion, like I don't know, maybe it's because you know we haven't been able to do it. It's only been open since the end of July, so we're not that far into July, sorry, into August. It's only a couple of weeks, but just that feeling of being in the water and proper giggling. And there's this gorgeous little baby floating with mum and dad in this little float, and the baby again, like no crying, no tears, just floating along, had little shades on, this most gorgeous outfit and sun hat. I mean, she was the best dressed in the pool, and I did tell mum and dad that. I was very envious of the hat. But just lovely, like lovely environment. Managed to get not like a good like athletic swim, but managed to get you know a few lengths in. Managed to like float on my back, which I love. Managed to completely make an absolute fool of myself trying to keep up with Orson, doing a mushroom. The thing is that whenever I try to do those tricks, it just never works. So I'm kind of buoyant, so you know, but yeah, just fun and loveliness and hanging out. We had an ice cream, the kiosk was open, so that was even more exciting. So we had an ice cream. We were there a little bit longer than we should have been, sorry Charlton Lido, but just only a little bit longer. But we didn't, you know, take the mick, and actually people, it got to about 2:30ish, quarter to 3ish, and the pool actually started to be quite quiet. So yeah, so just so nice. And swimming into the like empty spaces, you can see the empty spaces. Swimming into the empty spaces was our challenge. Yeah, swimming is my favourite thing, and swimming with children is like even better. I think it just reminds me of my childhood when I grew up in Eastbourne, and my mum used to we were down the beach like pretty much every weekend, even in winter. Not always swimming in winter, but like in the summer we spent pretty much every day down the beach. That was our thing, that was our education, that was our learning. And I living in London all these years, I do yearn for that, and I am going to make it a part of my life at some point. I have to be near water. It just feels right. It just feels, I'm just so happy. So had a fantastic day, best day ever. So home now, feeling a little bit sad, miss the boys. But we're going to make an annual thing. I know it's only like once a year, that's crazy. But we're going to definitely make it an annual thing, and then more on top of that when possible. And just love those little rituals. So absolutely gorgeous day. I'm going to have a shower in a minute to try and get my hair looking a bit more back to normal again. And but you know what? It's like, I don't know. It's still all on my body. I was in the pool. It just feels really nice to just kind of sit and just chill for a little bit and take it all in. So sending you love. I hope that if you love swimming as much as I do, that you've been recently with your family, or you have managed to get to the sea. I do get a bit frustrated when I see people at the beach and they're wearing their freaking socks and bloody, sorry to swear, and they're that's how passionate I feel about it. I'm like, get in the sea, get in the sea. How can you not be in the sea? It's there. That's how I feel about it. So anyway, take care. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my little stories, my little rants, my little talks. And speak soon. All right.